We're wearing our costumes. We hope you are too. Happy Halloween as 2K Sports presents the NBA. Moments away, it'll be Cleveland going up against the Wizards. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Oh, man, Clark, these Halloween matchups are so much fun. You and I always want to work this night. You know, the fans are all dressed up. The players are dressed up. You and I are dressed up. By the way, Clark, what are you supposed to be anyway?
I thought it was pretty obvious to you, Kevin. I mean, I'm you, dressed up as you, with the Harlan Hezzy and the big lungs. But in all seriousness, partner, I love that the players are able to let loose a little bit. It's good to remember that even though this is their job, it's okay to have some fun with it, too. As a matter of fact, you got to have fun in your work.
Oh, that's blocked. Ilgauskas a screen on Jamison. Here's James. Oh!
My goodness.
Oh, my. The athleticism of James is on another level.
Outside Arenas. Butler against James. Butler passes to Haywood. Just 5 to shoot. Marshall with the steal. They're running. Pushing it up. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Haywood with a screen on Hughes. Here's Hayes. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejections.
Arenas against Hughes. Now here's LeBron. Clock at 6. Pass to Ilgauskas. Jamison on the double team. And another shot. Ilgauskas. Good.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Arenas. Coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. He lobs it up and stolen by Ilgauskas. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Snow against Arenas. Outside Butler. Pass to Jamison. Just 5 on the clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about Antoine Jamison using a mix of size and power to find himself an easy one in close.
James looking around. And James throws it down hard.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Now here's LeBron. He has 6. A crossover and finished off by LeBron.
And, you know, that kind of defensive effort not going to faze LeBron at all because he's resilient.
Arenas against Snow. Haywood with a screen on Snow to the inside and stolen by Ilgauskas. It's 2-on-1. James wide open. They get the rebound. They shoot again. It's another look. Ilgauskas, good. Ilgauskas has got 6. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Here's Butler. The Cavaliers making the shot. Pass to Jamison. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
LeBron kicks to Ilgauskas. And here is Hughes. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Jamison dishes to Hayes. And here's Haywood. Pass to Arenas. And it's Arenas with the jam.
The defense had no chance getting between Arenas and the rim that time because of his athleticism.
James outside. Ilgauskas a screen on Butler. Here's LeBron. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
What a play.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Arenas. He's off on that one. Here's James. Ilgauskas a screen on Butler. Here's James. And finished off by LeBron.
LeBron, so special. Can put points on the board in a hurry.
Outside Arenas. Pass to Haywood. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. Inside. Shoots from the block. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Jamison's got 6.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Ilgauskas a screen on Butler. From deep LeBron. The offensive rebound. Misses the baby hook. Washington trails by 12. Outside Arenas. Haywood the pass to Arenas. Jamison with a screen for Arenas. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Wizards. LeBron outside. Ilgauskas a screen on Butler. LeBron kicks to Marshall. Back to James. On the wing, Hughes. Over Hayes. Hughes, good. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
Oh, great-looking jump shot there.
For Washington, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Hayes, bounce pass, and the slam dunk by Jamison.
And with authority, Jamison leaps up for the rim before the defense has a chance to stop him.
The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Drew Gooden has checked in for Ilgauskas. Verajao comes in for Marshall. Sasha Pavlovich, he's checked in for Larry Hughes. And Jones subbed in for Snow. Jamison no good on the free throw. And we know last season marked the creation of the National Basketball Development League, the NBDL. And the NBA family now creating, Clark, its own minor league system.
Yeah, I like going in that direction for the NBA and its teams. It's made travel a little easier. The 8 teams currently all clustered in the southeast part of the country. We'll see how that expands and grows and evolves, but I think the league itself is sure to develop over time while developing future NBA players.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Looking at Washington, they took the win in their last game out against the Cavaliers. Daniels passes to Atkins. Jamison with a screen on Jones. Here's Atkins. Nothing on the board from downtown. Pavlovich with the rebound.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
LeBron up top. It's stolen. Driving to the basket. Atkins misses. Cleveland leading by 9. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And the Wizards making a change here. Thomas is checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Jackson's checked in. Verajao with it. Now Thomas defending. Pavlovich passes to Gooden. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
1:56 left in the first quarter. And the basket by Jackson.
And there's the three-point shooting ability.
Washington trails by 12. Here's Atkins. No scoring in this one. Stolen by Verejao. Pass to Jackson. Outside, Jones. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the first. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
Incredible ball handling by him right there. That's almost impossible to defend against.
Here's Atkins. Thomas kicks to Jeffries. Pass to Atkins. 5 to shoot. Into the lane. Thomas. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Cleveland leading by 14. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Washington trails by 17. Here's Atkins. Still without a basket. Daniels from outside. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Here's Jones. Drives to the hoop. And it's Gooden with the jam.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
And the Wizards with possession. The Cavaliers making the shot. There's a screen. Clock at 4. Here's Atkins. And again, Washington no good. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Cleveland ahead, up 19. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Well, how about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force.
Arenas against Snow. Pass to Ilgauskas. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas, using that reach to just hammer it down.
A big change to the playoff format, Greg. The first round is up to best of 7. It was best of 5.
Yeah, and no one is complaining about more playoff games. The intensity is incredible, but it'll be interesting to see if we have less upsets.
Free throw good, Ilgauskas.
And no doubt the size of Ilgauskas can be intimidating. He is a huge player with a surprisingly soft touch.
Now here's Hayes. Puts it up from 12. Good as the jump shot falls. Hayes has got 5. Here's LeBron. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Ilgauskas a screen on Butler. Here's LeBron.
Oh, man.
This is how gifted LeBron is. This kid is tough and able to score through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for James.
So much hype has followed and surrounded LeBron. all alone at the stripe, that's when the pressure might affect a player as young as him.
Now here's Arenas. Outside Butler. Pass to Jamison. It's blocked, and he gets it back. And the shot goes in. He's got 12. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. James outside. And there's the drive. Rebound by Antoine Jamison.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now here's Hayes. He's got 5. Back to Jamison. They double him with LeBron. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Butler. Offensive rebound. Comes up empty down low. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. Hughes with it. He had 25 points last game. Here's LeBron. Makes it off the glass. And that's 17 points for LeBron.
And I think LeBron is most comfortable inside using his length and athleticism.
Pass to Haywood. Butler feeling out a bit. Out left to the wing. Jamison left side. Drops in the tray. Jamison's got 5 points in the quarter.
And we see this sometimes from Jamison. This guy has the ability to catch fire and go into a zone.
Snow against Arenas. There's a good screen. Takes it inside, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
The whole dynamic drive by Hughes, cutting through the defense to get him an easy one.
Pass to Haywood. Outside Butler. Now Jamison. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Oh!
Whoa! Whoa! Love whenever Hughes uses his athleticism, especially when he's close to the basket.
Arenas passes to Butler. Arenas with the screen for Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
Yeah, and Butler, just a natural leader. He's someone whose teammates look up to, a polished scorer who also plays tough defense.
Butler against LeBron. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Hayes. Washington trails by 17. Outside Butler. Pass to Arenas. Arenas a screen on LeBron. Here's Hayes. Jamison with it. And the slam dunk by Jamison.
He is giving them all he can offensively, really playing with a lot of heart out there.
The Cavaliers leading by 15. Now Hughes. 8 points for him. Driving in. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
6 on the shot clock. Jamison kicks to Buck. The 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Ilgauskas has got 5 rebounds tonight. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And I like how tenacious Ilgauskas is. Once he catches the ball, he feels like no one is stopping him.
Outside Arenas. There's the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's LeBron and the dunk by James.
Just a taste of the insane potential of LeBron. All signs pointing to superstardom for James.
Arenas dishes to Hayes. Back to Arenas. LeBron with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And whether by design or by accident, they drew so many fouls in that game. Foul trouble for the other side became a huge issue.
And as a result, there was a blowout win. I mean, credit them for initiating contact and forcing the officials to make the calls.
The Wizards making a switch here. Jeffries has checked in. And then for Cleveland, Drew Gooden has checked in for Ilgauskas. Verajao comes in for Marshall. And Jones subbed in for Snow. And a wide open look for Arenas. And a slam dunk by Jamison.
Yeah, great positioning by Jamison. He's right there to grab the rebound and send it back.
Outside, Jones. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And it's Gooden with the jam.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Pass to Blatch. Here is Jeffries. Now Jamison. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Verajao. Jamison, no luck.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Second chance shot, and LeBron with the layup. James has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, a coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Pass to Blatch. Here is Jeffries. Scoreless thus far. Blatch with it. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the paint. Here's Gooden. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Blatch. Here is Jeffries, covered by LeBron. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Here's Jamison. The rebound by Hughes. The Cavaliers leading by 23. In the corner, it's James. Lets it go with a 3. LeBron with another miss. Washington shooting 47%, pretty solid. Now here's Hayes. He has 5. Jamison with a screen for Hayes. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. He was toying with the defenders on that one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Sasha Pavlovich, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jackson comes in for Hughes.
1 shot.
And the free throw, no good.
Hey, I've said it before, it's worth repeating. You cannot underestimate the importance of free throws.
On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Daniels. Pass to Jones. Rebound by the Wizards. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Jeffries, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Pounding it home is always a good feeling.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Cleveland.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the boards.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
And the pass, the finish, that's beautiful execution out of that 2-man game.
Cleveland leading by 19. Outside Jackson. Pass to Verajao. Outside Jackson. Jones looking for an opening. Verajao setting the pick for Jones. It's good from about 19 feet. Jones has got his 2nd bucket of the night. And so it's Washington with it, and that game is the 2nd of 2 straight at home. Now here's Hayes. Tight defense on him. Pass to Jeffries. Takes the 3. Gooden with the rebound. Gooden's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 1:07 left now here in the 2nd. Here's Jones. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Washington trails by 21. Atkins passes to Jeffries. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Verajao.
That's the dog in him, and 1.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Thomas checked in for the Wizards.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
The free throw drops for Jeffries. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Pass to Jackson. Here's Pavlovich. 7 points in the game. Back to Jackson. Verajao passes to Gooden. Here's Pavlovich. From outside, off the mark. The Wizards shooting a sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. Pass to Jeffries. To the wing right side. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Atkins. Defended by Jones. Atkins misses. And through 1/2, it hasn't even been close. Cavaliers lead by 18. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. And welcome back to the 2nd half of our Halloween broadcast. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Now here's Hughes. Hughes covering. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. On the wing, Arenas.
A strong, crafty defender. Snow really works hard at that end of the floor.
Pass to Ilgauskas. Offline with his three. Washington trails by 18. Haywood the pass to Butler. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Here is Arenas. Arenas. And here is Marshall. Still scoreless. Here's James. Oh!
Oh, man.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Outside Butler. Pass to Jamison. Just 5 on the clock. And it's denied. Now James. He's got 23. Ilgauskas a screen on Butler. Down low. Stolen by Haywood. And here we go. It's Butler. It's intercepted. Here's James. And James throws it down hard.
Really quick off the floor is LeBron James, especially on his way to the rack.
The Cavaliers shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
One shot.
And James no good on that one. Wizards have gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Here's Hughes. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Haywood. Outside Butler. Now here's Jamison. 4 on the shot clock. Haywood kicks to Hayes. Good on the triple. Hayes has got 10 points.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
LeBron dishes to Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Now that's a big-time physical play. Hard to get in Marshall's way when he's attacking the rim like that.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Jamison the pass to Arenas. Now Hayes. Hughes covering. Pass to Jamison. 5 to shoot. Over Marshall. Another one falls for Washington.
Flushes the mid-ranger. What a shot from Jamison.
Cleveland leading by 19 points. Ilgauskas a screen on Butler. And the dunk by James.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Arenas with it. Pass to Haywood. Outside Butler. Now Jamison. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Ilgauskas has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. LeBron outside. To the inside. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Pass to Haywood. Butler with the ball. James covering. Butler passes to Jamison. Over Marshall. Drops one in from the wing. Jamison's got 4 points in the quarter. Cleveland leading by 21. James outside. Marshall sets a screen for LeBron. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Nice to see James sharing the wealth. Young stars often think it's all about them on the floor.
Pass to Haywood. Outside Butler. Wizards passing it around. Jamison, no luck. And so Marshall will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Arenas passes to Haywood. Now here's Butler. He has 5. Pass to Jamison. Just 4 to shoot. Over Marshall. Another miss by Jamison. Cavaliers have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Looking to get back on track here. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
Yeah, you know, he just took off in transition and gets there to finish off the fast break strong.
LeBron outside. Ilgauskas a screen on Butler. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
Young or not, LeBron as confident as anyone on the floor.
Here's Hayes. He's got 10. Beyond the arc. They get it back.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. Boy, packing a punch with that throwdown. Arenas has some serious bounce.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Drew Gooden has checked in for Ilgauskas. Verejao comes in for Marshall. Sasha Pavlovich, he's checked in for Hughes. And Jones subbed in for Snow. The Cavaliers leading by 23. James finds Verejao. Pass to Jones. Six to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jones has got 7.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
On the wing, Daniels, defended by Jones. And here's Daniels, still yet to score. Gooden with the steal. Pass to LeBron. In transition, here come the Wizards. And it's Arenas with the jam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Pavlovich dishes to Gooden. Jones against Arenas. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound, Washington. And it's Arenas with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now Jones. He's got 7. The rebound by Booth.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Jeffries inside, working on James, outside Arenas. And he banks in the layup. Arenas has got 10 points here in the second half.
And such creativity from Arenas. Some of the ball handling moves he pulls out are just unguardable.
Verejao passes to Pavlovich. Jones with it. From outside the arc. Here's James. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
What a combination of instincts, skill, strength, explosiveness. I think James can be as good as he wants to.
To the middle, stolen by Verejao. Jones against Arenas. James sets the screen for Jones. And finished off by LeBron.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Jeffries. It's good from long range. Jeffries got 8.
Absolutely ready. And they put the ball in his hands, and he's able to finish.
Jones kicks to James. Verejao setting the pick for LeBron. Going inside. Look out!
Bang!
Oh, wow.
And how powerful was that? Man, he is fun to watch around the rim.
Pass to Booth.
Pick coming.
Here is Jeffries.
Switch.
And here's Haywood. Shot clock at 5. Fades away. That one, no good. Cleveland leading by 23. Verejao finds James. Inside, here's Gooden. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Picked by Haywood. Arenas passes to Haywood. And slam dunk by Haywood.
Excellent job working the pick and roll that time. Arenas a very solid passer when he wants to be.
James in the post. He's against Jeffries.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Cavaliers. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. Back to the action in just a minute. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Outside Jackson. Well, Clark, a lot of folks are saying the NBA is getting back to being a guards league. Do you think they're right?
I'm not quite ready to go that far, Kevin. Guards certainly have an impact and influence on the game, but a dominant big man is still the primary weapon in the game and has a little more value than outstanding guard play. But it is interesting to see the NBA does have an awful lot of talent on the perimeter.
Kicks it out to Jones.
Come get it, come get it.
Pass to Pavlovich.
Oh, I got him.
Here's the three. And another miss by Cleveland.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
It's Thomas outside. A second chance effort. Over Hamilton. Thomas gets the bucket.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And it's Jones with the ball for Cleveland. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Henderson outside. Outside, Jones. Hamilton sets a screen for Jones. Count the basket.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Here's Atkins. Fires the three. And that one is hammered home.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
To the inside. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
And the NBA, Clark, is seeing its pace drop the last handful of years. Teams simply aren't pushing the tempo.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, defense still remains king at the moment. The NBA goes through phases. Whatever is successful is what everybody else tries to copy. At some point, though, I do think run and gun, up and down, fast tempo basketball will return. Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Here's Hughes. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Oh, the pull-up is not an easy shot to master, but it is effective when you do.
Here's Atkins. Pass to Thomas. Now here's Butler, guarded by Jackson. Now here's Jamison. Got a hand on it. Ilgauskas with it. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. They set the pick. Puts up a three. Cans it from downtown.
And when Hughes knocks down threes, he is a major headache for the opponent.
Here's Atkins. Pass to Thomas. Outside Butler. Now Jamison. The kick outside to Butler. Stolen. Here's Snow. Another shot. Goes up again. He lays it in.
The D can give up these kinds of looks, especially to Snow.
For Washington, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Butler in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That corner three, because it's a little shorter, is a money shot for a lot of players.
And here is Hughes. And something we've seen the last couple years, more and more overseas players, Greg, making their mark in the NBA.
Yeah, Dirk led the way a few years back, and having a big star like Yao Ming come into the league, the NBA might explode in overseas talent.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Jamison, and the slam dunk by Jamison.
Jamison looks a little awkward at times, unorthodox in his style, but he can put it in the basket, folks.
Now Hughes. And there's the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This has been an incredible offensive performance.
Here's Atkins. Pass to Thomas. Outside Butler. Out to the right wing. A slam dunk by Thomas. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. With the finishing with force. Whoa!
Shook that building all the way up.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And we're seeing more and more high schoolers coming straight to the NBA. Some wish the league would require players, Greg, to wait a few years first. Why is that?
Kevin, I think the concern is talent evaluation. But if you give high schoolers an opportunity to compete at a higher level, scouts should have plenty to dissect.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, great length. Hughes pulling away from everyone on the break.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
2 points. That one goes. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Here's Hughes. There's the drive.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Hughes. In terms of the future of the NBA, Clark, who's the face of the league? Is it Tim Duncan, winning MVP last season?
And I tell you what, the face of the league is an interesting debate to have. You could argue it could be Kobe. You talk about production, championship-level performance, and charisma. Kobe certainly looks the part. Three-time defending champ already. Shaq was finals MVP. He's got a huge personality to match his huge game. I'd even throw in a high schooler, LeBron James. He brings some of those same elements that I highlighted in those other two guys. So Tim Duncan, production, performance, may lack the personality of the others.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
I really like how he drew the contact. That is why you want to attack the rim.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
And the thing about Varejao is he's always in the mix. Excellent at making things happen because he's scrappy and he never stops hustling.
Haywood's checked in for the Wizards. LeBron, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. He hits the second from the line. Now here's Arenas. Haywood with a screen on Jones. Here's Arenas. Here's Haywood, and slam dunk by Haywood.
Yeah, lurking around down there and at 7 feet tall, paid off for Haywood.
James kicks to Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. The Wizards making a switch here. Atkins checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Good on the bucket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And it's Jones with the ball for Cleveland. Pass to Varejao. Outside, Jones from deep LeBron. And Haywood pulls it down. Haywood's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Atkins in the corner. Daniels. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Cavaliers shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. LeBron kicks to Varejao. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Butler, he's checked in for Antonio Daniels. The Wizard shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Pass to Blatch. Here is Jeffries. And here's Haywood. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Blatch, the pass to Atkins. And again, Washington, no good.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Varejao down low. Jeffries there. Here's LeBron. Oh!
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Haywood, the pass to Blatch. Here's Atkins. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
It's all good.
1:33 left in the fourth quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
Hard to say now how the final 2 games between them will play out, but one thing's certain. I mean, they're going to go at each other. This has become a very intense matchup.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Pass to Jackson. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Throws down the breakaway jam.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here's LeBron. Drops it in from 11 feet. James has got 41.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. LeBron outside.
Hey, we got to work on that. Yeah. All right, man.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's